How did the Toba catastrophe affect human genetic diversity? Imagine a volcanic eruption so powerful it blanketed the Earth in ash and cold for years. That event is called the Toba catastrophe, and it happened about 74,000 years ago. It's one of the biggest volcanic events in recent Earth history. But how did it impact the genetic makeup of humans? That's what we're here to find out. Human genetic diversity refers to the differences in DNA among people today. These differences come from many factors like migration, population size, and environmental changes. The Toba eruption is thought to have caused a huge drop in human numbers, creating what scientists call a population bottleneck. This means that only a small group of humans survived the disaster. If only a few thousand people made it through, they would carry only a tiny part of the genetic variation that existed before. Scientists once believed that this event left a clear mark on our DNA. They thought that because of the bottleneck, modern humans would have less genetic diversity than other primates. Some early studies supported this idea, linking the low diversity to the Toba event. But recent research paints a different picture. Using advanced DNA sequencing from many people around the world, scientists now think the biggest reduction in human diversity happened earlier, around 130,000 to 150,000 years ago, or sometimes around 50,000 years ago. These dates don't match the timing of the Toba eruption. Instead, the lower genetic diversity in populations outside Africa is better explained by the founder effect. This is when a small group leaves a larger population to settle new areas. They carry only part of the original genetic variation, which explains why non-African populations have less diversity. So, the Toba event may not have caused a major genetic bottleneck after all. From an anthropological point of view, it's important to see how humans responded to environmental stress. Even if the Toba eruption didn't drastically reduce our genetic diversity, it happened during a time of climate change. The climate was colder and drier, which likely pushed humans to migrate and adapt. Archaeological evidence shows that some groups kept thriving and eventually moved out of Africa after this period. These migrations and adaptations are now seen as more important in shaping our genetic differences than a single catastrophic event. Understanding these patterns helps us learn about how humans spread across the world. The distribution of specific genetic markers reveals how early humans moved and interacted. It also shows how resilient we are in facing environmental challenges. So, while the Toba catastrophe was a huge volcanic event, current evidence suggests it was not the main reason for the low genetic diversity in humans today. Instead, our story is shaped by many factors, including migration, climate change, and our ability to survive tough times.